What is going on, guys? My name is SOETIE. Welcome to this FIFA 18 Weekend League video. I managed to get into top 100 again. It was very close though. I almost managed to fuck it up in the end. But yeah, I managed to get top 100 again. It's the second week of November, this gameplay. This was one of my nicer passing goals this Weekend League. It was actually against number 49, I think it was, monthly of October. You could see a special video about that on my channel already. But yeah, in here we're gonna focus on my nicest matches. I did lose, so I'm also gonna show you my loss that I recorded it this time. And of course we're gonna look at my nicer goals and the matches in which I scored my most goals. I lost after 35 wins. I was at 35-0 and then I lost. So let's check it out, guys. Let's go. Perform better in the Weekend League. For personal FIFA lessons with me, gameplay analysis, link is also in description. Alright, so in the end I ended up with 38 wins. I still ended up in top 100, but there was a glitch on PlayStation this year. You can see the number 1 on PlayStation. He actually used this glitch. I came up against him. I was pretty excited. Let's play a good opponent. Should be like good material maybe for a video on YouTube, and he backed out. So what he did is he had some no loss glitch. He could quit without losing. Whenever, I don't know if he looked me up and saw I was top 100, or maybe he was just scared of the team, but anyways he left. And I was like, alright. He just left, he was scared. And then I played some other matches. You can see it, I won 2 more. This was after 15 wins. Now after 17 wins I'm gonna look for an opponent again. And again I'm gonna check the fitness here, everyone's at full fitness. And again I'm gonna end up running into that opponent, and again he's gonna do the same trick. So he just scoped his opponents. That's one thing that isn't even that bad. Yeah, I also checked on Twitter, like other guys, they also came up against this guy whenever he was leading just with 1-0 or whatever. He just also did the no loss glitch to them. So he's definitely a cheater, and I'm pretty sure, like, there were 30 guys on PlayStation with 40 wins. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of cheaters among them. So yeah, maybe it's on Xbox too, the glitch, but it was pretty hard to get into top 100. Like, 38 wins, and I only just made it because I think I beat like 3 top 100 players, so I had a high skill rating this weekend. But yeah, if you know how to, you should try to report that guy. And I guess EA should check it out because it's a qualifying month, and I'm sure if even the top 1, the number 1 on PlayStation has been cheating, then for sure there are a lot of others who have been cheating too. But anyways, enough of that, let's get into my gameplay. This was probably the most exciting match. We played the number 49 monthly of October, and he had a great squad for sure. And let's check out the highlights again, just the goals this time. I already did a special video of it on my channel if you want to see like the extended version of this match. But right now we're just gonna check out the goals, and I believe I scored some pretty decent goals, especially the third goal against this opponent turned out to be really nice. The first one, yeah, we just passed it, and he gave Ronaldo a little bit too much space, and the 5-star weak foot, I expected him to score that actually, but luckily Pele was there to get that goal in the rebound. 41-0 and 42-0. Yeah, I just played it again. We managed to find space at Brazilian Ronaldo. We let him make the run. We play him the driven pass, the driven shot to the far post for the 2-0 in this match. And this was actually one of the nicer passing goals this Weekend League run. I got a lot of great matches actually to show you, but this was one of the nicer goals, especially because it was against an opponent like this, the number 49 in October, and we managed to score a goal like this. That was a pretty insane goal. Ronaldo is gonna stand up in the end to shield the ball, and that's when we scored the 4-0 against this opponent. In the end, Ronaldinho messed up here, and I did some very poor defending. Should have cracked the run, should have had pressure on the ball, did neither, and therefore we're gonna concede this goal. And in the end, yeah, the match ended with 4-1 when the opponent left. So that was probably the most exciting match in terms of quality of the opponent and the result with that. But let's now check out some other matches I recorded. Most of them I just selected because I scored a lot of goals and they probably rage quit. And if you want to see the lose, it's all the way at the end of the video. My first loss, because obviously I lost 2 matches. The first loss, I can't believe I lost it actually. It might be like a little I might sound like angry or something, but the opponent just wasn't good. I didn't need to lose that at all. and should have won that easily. I missed a penalty. I should have scored 3-1. I missed so many opportunities. And in the end, yeah, I just messed up. And after that, I got so frustrated. Like, I had 35 or 30, I think 35 wins in a row, 35-0. And then I lost that match, and I managed to lose another one. And that loss, I just played terribly. Actually, I just was so frustrated with that other lose, and I went just slide tackling and sprinting in defense. I just lost big time, and that was fully deserved. I think after a lose, I should take a break for like 3 hours or whatever and just calm down, because I do suck when I'm frustrated, and literally anyone can beat me. Because also that opponent wasn't like he had a great record or anything. I should have, if I wasn't frustrated, I think I could have won that easily. But yeah, after you lose, when you're at 35-0, you're already counting on like another 40 wins. So when you mess it up, like, you're gonna get frustrated, obviously. Especially like if the opponent, that might sound mean, but he just wasn't good, and I didn't need to lose it at all. And that makes me even more frustrated, because yeah, if you play a great opponent and I lose, I can deal with it, but this loss was just so unnecessary. It got me real frustrated because of that. In the meanwhile, we're leading with 6-1 right here, because Pele is gonna score this. And this opponent just was pretty bad at defending, I think. And I think we're gonna end up like scoring 8 or 9 goals. Some guys are still asking me why I'm hiding the username. I told it in my Q&A video. It's because I'm promoting coins. And the ones who did notice, like, why do I hide it? If you promote coins, it's forbidden by EA, and they're gonna ban the username. And usually I don't care, because I don't usually play Ultimate Team, and I don't care if they ban my account. But it's like, it's not my account, it's my friend's account right now, and you can't get your friend's account banned. It's like, yeah, you can't. It isn't mine, so I should be very secure with it. That's the reason. But yeah, I stopped promoting coins. I don't dare to show like the username yet, because I'm not sure how it works. Like, as soon as I stop, can I show it? Is it fine? I don't know. So yeah, let's just wait a couple of months, and I'm not even sure if I will show it after, because it's my friend's account, and I don't think he even wants me to show it. So yeah, that's what's up with that, because people still ask me questions about that. I'm not hiding the opponent's usernames anymore, so if you take like an effort, you can probably find the username anyway, because yeah, I stopped promoting coins. It should be fine, but just to be sure, I don't show it yet, because yeah, what I said, I'm not sure how it works. Like, as soon as I stop promoting coins, is it fine? I don't know how the policy of EA is. That's like a new special drag back with Ronaldo there. I also used it before in this match. I think it's pretty good at times. I still need to figure out exactly like when to use it. But yeah, we're leading a quick lead there with 3-0 still in the first half, and the ball is bouncing. That usually asks for a chip shot whenever the goalkeeper is coming out, and the 4-0 for another rage quit. But yeah, I got 38 wins, and I'm very lucky that I encountered like 3 top 100 players, and I beat them all, and that gave me a high skill rating, and therefore I ended up in the top 100. Because yeah, there were like guys, I think there were only like 10 guys with 38 wins or something who ended up in the top 100, so that's a little lucky I got that high skill rating. But I'm really sure there were a lot of cheaters in the ranking, and yeah, especially in the qualifying month. I don't care about qualifying, but EA does, so I didn't expect a crosshair, by the way. I messed up with defending there. But yeah, I think they should take care of those cheaters, because if the number 1 on PlayStation in qualifying month has just used a no-loss glitch to get his wins, and was just playing unfair, that it should be sorted right. So if you know how to report him, definitely report him. That guy I showed in the beginning of this video, and I'm not sure, but there are many others in there, so at least make EA aware somehow that they should check for cheaters, and I hope they can check it. Yeah, they should sort the ranking, because I'm pretty sure with 38 wins I'm not supposed to be number 90 something, which I ended up to be. But anyways, let's get back to the gameplay. We're leading with 3-1 again, and I'm only showing goals. So this was a nice one. The opponent was just too aggressive, and then you can usually make a complete fool out of him with ball rolls, and that's what I did right there with Pele. People ask me also about like new tutorials upcoming. I was talking about the dribbling tutorial before. I will still do it. I'm not sure when. It won't be like a huge tutorial. I've also got some other, like a new skill move combo which I want to show. I want to do something about that drag back, And I've got a special way of finishing finesse shots, which I also want to show you. But yeah, it might take some time before the videos are out. I'm really busy with FIFA lessons at the moment, actually. It's going crazy. I think right here I actually used that method of taking finesse shots, which I want to show you in a tutorial later. I'm not sure, I didn't really look very well at the screen when I was talking. I was just talking a bit. But yeah, we're leading with 1-0 again, and here I decided to just keep running. Gullit made a nice run. We passed it to him for the 2-0. Yeah, as said in the previous video, maybe you haven't seen it, I've got the two CDMs, which are Gullit and Vieira. I decided to put Vieira on stay back, decided to let Gullit, well, not on get forward, but just on balanced. Because I think he's way too good on the ball to just keep back all the time. He's still a CDM, he's gonna stay back a lot, but sometimes he's gonna get forward, and that means you can use his insane finesse shot here. The beginning of this weekend league, I'm still playing Gullit with Hunter card chemistry. I changed it later to Shadow, and I'm not sure which I prefer actually. As a CDM, obviously the most he does is defend, so therefore I figured Shadow might be a better fit, but he also, yeah, his finesse shot was insane with Hunter on him, so I'm not sure. I might switch him back, but that's just some details. I don't think chemistry style makes that much difference anyway. But yeah, nice shot here at Pele. We just got too much space. Opponent wasn't tight enough. And in the 22nd minute, we get it into Ronaldo again. I faked I was gonna pass it to Pele, then turned down, and that's a nice chip shot with Cristiano Ronaldo to get 3-0 in there. This is a method of scoring I've been using a lot. With the fullbacks, you're gonna trigger the runs of the wingers. So with the L1 button, that's LB on Xbox. If you aim forward, you aim at your wingers, you spam the button, they're gonna run. And then you turn a little bit to the sideline, so diagonally, and then you play like a threaded true pass. That is R1 true pass on PlayStation, RB true pass on Xbox. And if you play those, if you've got a quick striker, maybe like Aubameyang or either Ronaldo, whatever, Bale, then yeah, it seemed to be really great this year. I got a couple of goals with that for sure. And there's a quite easy goals as well, like all you have to do is trigger the run and then send them forward. And yeah, I've got Brazilian Ronaldo. I think he's got like 93 pace. So if you've got someone like Bale or something, that should certainly be possible as well. Aubameyang even quicker than my Ronaldo, so it should be working. And right here, I did it last video as well. What I often just did when I got in those positions is crossing the ball in. And also in this gameplay clip, I think you're gonna see quite a lot of crossing goals because I decided to do that a lot instead of just keep messing around. And what happens a lot if you play it around the box, it's because people use the R1 button a lot for second man press, RB on Xbox. Then what happens a lot is because they press it, the fullback is gonna cut inside. And often like Ronaldo, either Ronaldo or Ronaldinho or whoever your winger is, they're gonna end up with space and you can score these easy goals. So what you can try to do is like pass it around and just tempt them to panic a little bit, to spam that R1 button for second man press, and then often you're gonna find your winger entirely open for an easy tap in. So if you're defending, try to take into account that you don't overuse the R1 button around the box, because then you're gonna mess up like that. Pele at cam, I think it's my first weekend league run where I used Pele for like the entire run, and I really loved him at the cam position. He's incredibly good actually. I think he might be my best player after the Brazilian Ronaldo, who I'm liking him more and more. Like in last video I told you the Cristiano Ronaldo was just as good, but I feel like I'm exploiting his 5-star weak foot more and more with like his left foot finesse shots, and you can turn either way with him and still score them. Here you can see, by the way, that R1 true pass. It's not how I was talking about it before. A great lob goal, by the way, with Ronaldinho. That was a nice goal for sure. Opponent gave us quite a battle with the 2-2 there, but I think in the end we're gonna win with quite some margin, because I picked only the matches in which I scored a lot of goals. But yeah, I was talking about the finesse shots with like the Brazilian Ronaldo. His 5-star weak foot really does help a lot for finishing for sure. But yeah, it's just like any player, he often still messes up the finishing. Like in the match I lost, which I'm gonna show you in the end of the video, you can see it as well, that even these players, they just miss a lot of opportunities. But obviously, yeah, they do help a lot having a team like that. And here I triggered the run again from Ronaldinho. Our opponent gave us way too much space on the wing, and this is what I was talking about before. Often when I got in that situation, I just crossed it to the far post, because also I've got Cristiano Ronaldo there. Obviously he's insane at headers. Ronaldinho is great at crossing, so why wouldn't I? We hit the bar at free kick, and I managed to score the penalty, which turned out to be difficult for me. I think I had like 6 penalties or something this weekend league run, and I only managed to score like 2 of them, so I need to figure out some strategy of scoring them, because it actually cost me the lose too, that I just fucked up on the penalty kick. So I had that last year as well. I just kept fucking up, but then I just didn't pay attention, and now I practiced them a little bit. I'm still fucking up, so I need to figure out like what other pros are doing with the penalty kicks, and just like do the same thing, I guess, because I have to definitely start scoring more. Not all of them, obviously, but oh yeah, I messed up big time. I should have blocked that pass, but I'm not sure what I did. I just sprinted past there, and that cost me a goal instantly. Here I'm triggering the run, but he's being tracked well, so I decided to just keep walking pretty much. And then again, we're in this position. Valencia is also good at crossing the inform one. I've still got Ronaldo there. Couldn't head that in, so I just headed that back into the center. I got some goals with that as well, by just heading it back into the center. But yeah, obviously it failed this time. We do some nice kill move combination though. The fake shot stop to roulette is definitely a good move this year. Was also pretty good last year, but I feel this year it's better. And yeah, that's how we got the goal. That was a pretty nice goal for sure. Ronaldinho threw on the wing again. Let's cross that again at Ronaldo for the easy 3-1 before halftime. Now after halftime, we do a back heel with Vieira. I thought, no, it is. I'm confused with some other goal, which the builder play was pretty similar, and it was a nice goal after all. Nice aggressive defending here with Gullit to do a great sliding tackle. We played into Ronaldo. The opponent shouldn't have stepped out there. He should have seen that 1-2 coming. Lets the goalkeeper come out for the easy 5-1 with Pele. He's great at finishing. He's got 96 pace. The reason I'm playing as I am as cam and not as a striker is because simply I prefer taller, stronger strikers, and like the Brazilian Ronaldo, he's like 1m80 or whatever. He's got 80 plus strength. And yeah, I just like that in a striker. I always prefer Bale or Ronaldo or whatever as a striker, and I don't like usually like Messi or Pele or whatever as a striker. We get 1-on-1 with Pele. I messed up, and this is just, yeah, as ugly as they get, I guess, goals. Well, I did get 1-on-1, so it isn't that bad. It's like entirely luck, so I missed the 1-on-1. If I just scored that, it would have been a fine goal. But anyways, nice pace here at Ronaldinho. I decided to cut inside, go for a dribble for once. You have to get some variety in your play, and if you just very often just go for passing and crosses, whatever, and then all of a sudden you're gonna go for that run and cut inside, and it messes up the opponent. And I think we had the same situation here as before. I tempted him to press the R1 button, RB on Xbox, and he stepped out with his fullback, and we got an easy goal because of that. Again, the cross from Ronaldo, he had so much space, we had to cross it to him. I messed up here, or Maldini messed up. I'm not sure why he just didn't touch the ball. I tried to confuse him with the goalkeeper, which helps a lot actually. First, like, you make him come out. That's triangle on PlayStation, that's Y on Xbox, and I let him come out like 2 or 3 steps, and then if you double tap the triangle, he's gonna go back in his goal, and that messes up the opponent a lot. Yeah, obviously if he's getting an opportunity like that, you're probably gonna concede. But if you do like that trick, then like I guess like 30% of the times they still mess up, so it can make a difference. But yeah, we do a nice ball roll to drag back combination with Pele. His finishing is really good, so usually if you can, especially with his right foot, he's gonna finesse those in. That's again what's great about the Brazilian Ronaldo with his 5-star weak foot, because also with his left foot you can usually finesse them in. With obviously like with 4-star weak foot you can score those finesse shots with the weak foot, but especially for finesse shots it really shows that it's a 4-star weak foot and not a 5-star weak foot. But you get 1-on-1, we decided to chip that. That's a great finish again with Pele. Yeah, I think we scored a couple of nice goals in this video. But now in the 50th minute we get the ball to Gullit. And we're trying just to reach the center into Ronaldo. Nice passing play, and these across the body driven shots seem to be really good to the far post. I think we're gonna score a couple of others as well in this video. Corner kick ends up back at Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's go for a driven shot. A little lucky goal, but yeah, sometimes corner kicks are just gonna end up in the back of the net. Here I used the threaded troopers again. I saw he wasn't tracking the run, the opponent. And if you aren't tracking the run and you don't have pressure on the ball, then yeah, your defenders aren't gonna keep track of a guy with 93 pace. They just don't, and therefore I got an easy goal right there. Look at his pace at Ronaldo. We're like tempting him. We're like, I'm not catching the word actually in English, but we're making him think that we're gonna make that pass. Then we turn up, and there are all kind of runs going on there, and then the opponent got messed up, and we got the goal. I think here I'm gonna play that true pass again, the R1 true pass. Try the true pass into our Ronaldo. We do the driven finesse shot to the far post, which is insane from this angle. Even if you haven't got like the perfect angle yet with your player, but then they still like they move their body around the ball to get that perfect angle for the finesse shot, and I think that's a great addition because I feel one-on-one situations like that your opponent should get punished, and before the patch it was even better. Now after the patch opponents are still saving a lot of those opportunities, which I don't like. I just like if you get a one-on-one opportunity, I just like you to get punished. Also myself obviously, but that just makes like it's just like the goalkeepers are bailing out like the worst players a little bit again, because obviously what you want is if you create a lot of opportunities, you just want them to go in, and then if your opponent might create one as well, then it doesn't really matter that much. But if it's just like if goalkeepers are gonna save a lot of one-on-ones, it creates a lot of randomness in the game, and I suppose that's not really what you want if you usually tend to get more opportunities than your opponent. Here I went for that run again all of a sudden with Vieira this time. Yeah, it's just about mixing it up. In general, I just try to play real quick with a lot of passes, with like a lot of runs going on, like real dynamic play. That's what I try to do, and then sometimes just go for dribbles. And pretty much whenever I attacked, I just try to give the opponent no time to really think, and just play with a real high tempo. I think that's just the keyword how I try to attack this weekend league. And here I didn't really feel the run of Ronaldo. I felt if I was gonna play him a true pass, it wouldn't work. So I decided to keep things a little bit more calm here. Nice face-up dribbling with Pele, and we get one-on-one. Well, not really one-on-one, but yeah, if you're gonna get there, it's gonna be a goal with pretty much any player. Well, you'd think that, but in the last match, which I'm gonna lose, it turns out that it isn't always the case. Nice goal again there with Pele, nice dribbling in combination with the ball roll, got us one-on-one. And that was a nice goal for sure. Pele, as you can see, I'm not sure how many of the goals I scored with Pele, but it's really insane. Here, usually when I got those angles, I just went for the driven shot, and even if the goalkeeper saves them, you're still gonna get goals like these. Look at that pass to Ronaldinho, by the way. That was great vision. This one as well. I think this, like, the animations aren't that great, but I think this was one of the nicer goals, also one of the nicer passing goals I scored, like vision-wise. Some of those passes I felt were pretty nice. We intercepted though with Ronaldo from his kickoff. Nice through pass into Pele, driven finesse shot, and that's it, 2-0. And directly from his next kickoff. So I scored the 1-0, he had a kickoff, I scored the 2-0. He had a kickoff again, and I scored the 3-0. So what I feel like at kickoff, obviously you're gonna concede a lot of goals, because this was the across the body finesse shot, by the way, again. Not finesse shot, driven shot, sorry. And I scored with that before with Cristiano Ronaldo. But yeah, there's like some glitch at kickoff where your defenders are just doing nothing, and people are, me too, conceding a lot of goals from it. But also I feel if you intercept the ball very quickly, then even if it's your opponent's kickoff, then his defenders are also messing up. So that's what I feel. This is the driven cross, by the way. That it's not the driven pass, but driven cross. That's why it gets a little bit extra curve, which sometimes you might need. It's R1 and then the cross button. That's RB and the cross button on Xbox. Yeah, I think you can see my playstyle really well, like the dynamic play, which I might call it myself. Like, I just want to generate a lot of runs with the L1 or LB with 1-2 passes, and I just try to play quick in general as quickly as possible, get a lot of runs going, and it's pretty hard to defend, I guess. And here I faked the pass to Pele. When I saw him stepping down, I did the drag back for the easy shot. And with Pele here, I see the space at Gullit, nice pass back, and I can't believe he missed that. But the ball does end up at Cristiano Ronaldo. We get the rebound goal. I don't think that's a lucky goal. I think Gullit should have just scored that in the first place. But yeah, I've got a lot of these matches where I scored a lot of goals, so I figured I could just show them all. Please let me know what you think about like the video length. Is it too long? I guess if it's too long, you can just quit the video and stop watching, right? So just let me know how you feel about this. Should the video be shorter? I can imagine you want it to be shorter. Maybe if you've got nothing to do and you just want to watch some goals, it's fine if it's this long, I guess. I think we're pretty close to the first match I lost, and after that I got so frustrated I lost another one, and that one was embarrassing really. I just played like shit and I deserve to lose that one. But the first loss I really, still pretty much cannot understand I lost to a player like that. It wasn't necessary, and not if you're at 35 wins. And I already felt I won that match. It was so easy. I got opportunity after opportunity. I was leading with 2-0. Got so many more opportunities. I felt like, oh, another win, 4 more to go. Because I had 35 wins at that point. And I was already feeling like, oh, I only need 4 more. I already counted that win. And I messed up big time. And after that I got so frustrated. I messed up another time for another lose. And I could have even lost more. I won 35 in a row. Then I lost. And in those last 4 matches, those were so tight. I could have lost 2 more, or maybe even 3. When I get frustrated, it's just, oh, I suck so badly. And here again, we do like a fake pass. And I know the shot is probably not gonna go in, but I just try to shoot a lot from those angles with a driven shot, because I know I might get a rebound anyway. So we are at 34 wins here. I managed to win the 35th as well, quite easily. I didn't select that match for this video. Now we're at the match I'm gonna lose, and I'm also gonna show you for the first time in this video some of the opportunities I wasted, because you might think like you're only seeing goals and you might think, oh, those players finish anything, but they don't. They also miss opportunities. They're just not in this video. It's not like they score anything. That was quite a big opportunity already with Ronaldinho from like 12 meters. And here I controlled it, and I can't believe he missed this. This wasn't an empty goal. It should have been 2-0 for sure by now. Like, I can't understand how like Ronaldo is gonna miss that opportunity. Here again we're gonna get 1-on-1. I did the driven shot, he somehow didn't want to do it. Again a big opportunity, so I missed 3 big opportunities already. We're on Ronaldinho, 2 with Ronaldo. We get it to Cristiano Ronaldo, again an insane save. That's like the 4th 1-on-1 opportunity which is missed. So it's 1-0 right now, but if it was 3-0 then it wouldn't be strange. Like 3-0 would just be fair at this point. And finally we get another time those driven passes, which I was threaded through passes, sorry, which I was talking about. I felt like, let's pass it across the goal. That's gonna be a goal for sure. Then he gets a free kick. I think Schmeichel should save that, but yeah, probably it's a thing. I didn't know that type of free kick before. And I'm not sure why Ronaldo does like a sliding shot right here. If he just shot that normally, it would have been a goal. I get a penalty. I missed it because I fucked up. So if you look at all this opportunity, it wouldn't be strange if I was leading with like 1-6 by now. It wouldn't be strange at all. And you can see I just keep playing around. This was a minute later, and again he saved it. This time not a rebound, but yeah, you can score those from that angle. Finesse shot, he catches it. That's alright. This one probably is never gonna be a goal, but like at this point, again, if it's like 1-6, it would have been very normal actually. It wouldn't be strange with all these opportunities. I should have shot there. It would have been a goal. But yeah, I missed so many that at some point, yeah, you're getting a little bit frustrated. My decision making wasn't good anymore. Here, if I'm gonna go for the goal with Gullit instead of passing, I would have also got the goal. Those last 2 goals were just my decision making, which was bad. Yeah, and then you can feel it coming. I messed up. Gullit didn't want to come to the ball somehow. I didn't see this coming. I can blame myself. Bad defending. Should have also let the goalkeeper come out, make it difficult for him. And then this is my biggest mistake. I went to this formation. It was only 2-2, but I went to the comeback formation anyway. It was like, and also an ultra attacking, so I guess my arrogance killed me. I felt like I was so much better than this opponent, and I was just like, let's overwhelm him, let's still get that goal. I don't want to even want the overtime, and then I got killed on the counter attack. Didn't defend well as well, should be fair, my defending was poor. And yeah, I didn't have time anymore, the game pretty much ended at kickoff. And that's how I lost, guys, the first match, and after that I got so frustrated I lost another one. So yeah, 38 wins, still makes me top 100 player this weekend. And I feel if it weren't for all those cheaters, we would have ended a lot higher. But yeah, I've got another top 100 pack, so if Ronaldo is gonna come out in the team of the week, we might pack like 2 or 3 Ronaldos. That would be insane, right? That's the end of this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. My name is SOETIE. See you next time.